Good morning, everyone. So, in the last class, we have started with the chapter number 11, that is our environment. Okay, and today we are going to understand the topic that is interdependence of organisms, like how are different living organisms dependent on each other. Okay, but first of all, we need to understand that what are these different organisms. So, there are three categories of organism: producers, consumers, and decomposers, which have been given here. Now, what are producers? Producers, which are also called as autotrophs, are actually green plants. Green plants which prepare their own food using water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight are called as producers, and they are not taking any help from any other living organism for food. Okay, but there are other kind of organisms which are dependent upon producers for their food, which are known as consumers. Okay, on the next page, consumers are given. Consumers are also called as heterotrophs. You can understand from this diagram also, like from with the help of sun, producers are producing their own food. Then herbivorous animals are feeding on plants as their food. Carnivorous animals are actually feeding herbivorous animals for their food. So we can say that herbivorous are directly and carnivorous are indirectly, feeding on producers, are indirectly or directly related to the producers. Okay, so these are called as consumers or heterotrophs. Then we have decomposers. There are tiny organisms, like for example bacteria, which helps in breaking down of dead animals and plants. After the animals die, they help in breaking down, and they actually help in enriching the soil with their dead skin and everything. Okay, so this is how energy is transformed. Energy is transformed from the sun to the producer, then the consumer and decomposes. This is called as transferring of energy, which is given over here. On the next page, we will understand that what is ecosystem. So ecosystem comprises all the non-living and living elements, that is called as ecosystem. Okay, all the non-living things, like for example land, water, and air. Okay, lithosphere, hydrosphere, and bios your litho atmosphere. Okay, so these are called as non-living things. Living elements, plants and animals, they all comprise an ecosystem. Now ecosystem, here there are two kinds of ecosystem: global ecosystem and we have regional ecosystem. Global ecosystem is, which comprises the whole earth. When we are talking about the whole earth, their environment, their ecosystem, then it is called as global ecosystem. In the global ecosystem, when we are talking about some particular ecosystem, for example if we are talking about a particular pond or a river or any kind of a region, then it is called as regional ecosystem. The example is given over here in this photo. You can see that a ecosystem of a pond is given, in which what kind of plants are there, what kind of organisms in water are there, what kind of land animals are there. Okay, this is has been explained. So we can say that this is a regional ecosystem of a pond. Okay, and what are the interrelationship, how they are dependent on each other, everything that comprises regional ecosystem. But when we talk about the whole earth, then it is called as global ecosystem. Okay. Then human environment. See, in the environment, the most important role one is playing is human being. Okay, because human being has greatly involved. He has transferred himself into a old person, into a a new generation person. And in the whole process, a lot of changes has happened into human being. Okay, and a lot of environmental effects has also happened. Okay, so due to overpopulation and urbanization, nature is impacting due to these kind of human activities. Because in the early time human activities were very less, but due to more and more of population growing, due to more and more urbanization, our environment is somehow getting affected. Okay, now human activities that are actually actually affecting the environment, and unsustainable development is not happening. Means those energy which those resources which are we are using it in the into such a great speed that they are actually not forming again and again. Okay, so this is how human being and his activities are impacting the environment. Lastly, we have global warming and sustainable development. That how what is global warming? Global warming is nothing but due to human activities. The temperature of Earth is rising, and because the temperature of Earth is rising, that is why the glaciers, which has been formed millions of years, are actually converting into water. Uh, they are converting into water, and that is why the level of sea is rising day by day. The level of sea is also rising. So this is called as global warming, and that is why what we require is that we need to do sustainable development. Sustainable development is very important. If the development is not going to sustain, or if it is not going to slow down, then global warming process will happen more and more faster. So what is happening due to global warming is rise in the level of the sea caused by melting glaciers, increase in the occurrence of certain extreme weather event because the weather is changing also, so their activities are also changing. Decreasing snow cover because the snow is melting, so the snow line is decreasing. Ecological and social changes are also happening. And how do we meet, how do we control global warming? So we can control global warming by checking population growth. We need to keep a check on population growth. We need to use more of renewable sources of energy, means those energy resources which can be used again and again. For example, rainwater. By using or by converting rainwater into a proper use, we can use the water. Sensible use of other resources, those resources which are scarce, we need to do a sensible use of them. And recycling of waste. Recycling is also very important, so that we can use one thing again and again. Okay, so this is all about your chapter number 11, and by this we have completed this chapter. Thank you so much.